Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As you can tell, I have a guest today. My mom is here. So we're going to be talking about doing makeup on mature skin.
She's called me old.
We're going to be talking about doing makeup on mature skin, and then we're going to do a quick kind of curl hair routine. It's the same thing that I do for my hair. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, then stay tuned. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump on into this. The very first thing when dealing with mature skin is to use...
She's having a hard time saying mature and not old.
Is to use a good moisturizer. So before you apply any foundation or anything, we're gonna be using the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream moisturizer. And I'm just gonna be using a Bare Minerals brush to apply this.
That's cold.
So what the moisturizer is gonna do is, for one, just keep the skin super smooth. And it's also gonna help from the foundation settling into any fine lines that your client or my client may have. She's gonna have a lot of fine lines, so it's not really something that we have to worry about much. Do you feel moisturized?
Wet. So do you rub this in?
Okay, so that's what the brush is doing. If you apply this to yourself, then yeah, rub it in.
Afraid to rub it in with your hands?
So when you do a client's face, you don't use your hands a lot, just because a lot of people aren't that fond of people kind of just like going in with their hands. Okay. So once you have your moisturizer down, we are going to just jump into foundation. So today we're gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation. You wanna use something that is a little lighter, not necessarily a full coverage foundation. So we're using a Morphe M439 brush.
Is that just the brand of the brush?
Yes.
You can tell I'm not makeup savvy.
I don't know where I got this from. So the most important thing to remember when applying makeup to more mature skin is that less is more. You don't want to have to worry about those products settling into any fine lines. You don't want it to look cakey. So the less product, the better, unless your client asks for you to cake it on. And then if that's the case, then cake it on.
No caking, please.
I'm not gonna cake you on, don't worry. Turn this way just a little bit. All right, so my mom's lips are kind of the same shade as mine, and I don't like mine to be that kind of rosy, bright pink, so I just take my foundation brush. All right, so then for concealer, we're gonna go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Fair. And then again, this is the same thing. You don't really want to cake it on, because that product will just settle into any fine lines that your client may have. But my client doesn't have a lot, as you can tell. And then we're just gonna buff that out with the same brush. So then I'm actually not gonna go in with a standard setting powder. on mature skin clients that can kind of settle in the fine lines. So I'm just gonna use this highlight and contour palette today by IBY Beauty. And we're gonna set with this middle shade right here. I'm just gonna highlight and set with that. So when highlighting on mature skin, it's best to kind of stay away from anything with shimmer because that can set in to any fine lines and kind of cause them to stand out more. So we're gonna be doing a pretty matte look today. All right, so then for contour, I'm gonna go ahead and go into that same contour palette with that first shade right there. Face is light, so I just make sure you get your true tone here. All right, so then for blush, we're gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Blush, and this is in the shade Plum Rose.
Okay, if you put contour on and then what's the blush? I guess I always thought blush, where you did the contour, what's the difference?
Okay, so whenever I started doing makeup, I thought of it this way. So contour makes your face look more skinnier and drawn up, and then highlight makes everything look brighter and covers dark circles and stuff, and then blush goes in the middle of the two. So I always, it sounds silly, but when I teach classes or when ever anyone asks me, I tell them to think of Neapolitan ice cream. So you have the brown for the chocolate, then the pink for the strawberry, and then the white would be the highlight. So then my mom does not wax her brows. She does not pluck her brows. She has had her eyebrows threaded one time in the history of all of her years alive. So she's not much of an eyebrow person. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a spoolie and kind of comb them up in the direction that we want them to go.
Are they not going in a good direction?
They're just kind of going in all directions. And
that threading hurts.
And then I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Give Me Brow, and we're just gonna comb just a little bit of this through here.
I like the stuff I used last night.
See, just a little bit. So I did go over when I was applying her concealer, her eyelids with some concealer. So that's what we're gonna use for our eyeshadow primer. So for eyeshadow, we're gonna be using the Huda Beauty Smokey Obsessions palette here. So when I do makeup on mature skin, I kind of stick to natural colors unless the client asks for something else. So first we're gonna go in with that middle light brown shade. Great, close your eyes. And then, so my mom has, okay, close your eyes. So my mom has pretty hooded eyelids. So where you would start in the crease, you just bring up a little bit. And then for hooded eyelid clients or anyone really, if you need to kind of just lift their brow a little bit, my mom's kind of doing that on her own right now, so don't really need to lift it for her. But if you do, I always kind of just ask the client if it's okay first so I don't feel as invasive on their face. But with hooded eyelids, you do kind of just want to create your own crease just by bringing it up a little bit. All right, then I'm gonna go in with this bottom middle brown shade. turn this, can you turn, there you go. All right, so then I'm gonna go back into that contour palette, and I'm actually just gonna pick up some of that middle shade right there and just apply that on the lid right here. And then I'm also going to apply that up here by the brow bone. Highlight. All right, then I'm gonna take a smaller brush and go back in with that bottom middle brown shade right there. And I am just gonna use this to line the lid rather than a liner, just so it'll be a really soft brown. All right, so then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go in on her waterline at the bottom with the NYX Wonder Pencil. Okay, so just open and look up. So this is just a neutral colored liner, but it also just helps to make the waterline down there pop. All right, so then we're gonna go in with the, my mom is obviously not a false lash type of girl. So we're gonna go in with the NYC Big Bold Curl Mascara in black, which really just helps to give the lashes a nice curl.
It's rough.
All right, look up again. I'm gonna get your bottom lashes. Then for lips, we're gonna go in with the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in the color No Envy. Ready?
Yeah. Tickles.
I tried to find a neutral lipstick for you.
The sticks.
Okay, lightly rub together. Good. Going with the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. So she'll be wearing this for like 5 days now. All right, so I'm gonna set everything up to curl her hair and we'll be right back. Ask me how I curl my hair or what I use. So my mom's hair is about the same length as mine. So we're gonna use hers.
And the same texture.
And the same straight, boring texture. So literally everything I do on her hair is what I do on mine. So I just use a curling wand. This is literally a Remington curling wand. I do have the Beach Waver, but typically I use this rather than that. I do have it set on 360.
No Bernie.
I just wrap it around. And I go different directions on different pieces of hair. Some towards the face, some away from the face. Just different directions. Gosh, sexy girl. My mom still got it after all these years.
It's just been locked in the closet. I kind of gave up on makeup when I got glasses and can't see to put makeup on.
We just gotta find you the right mirror.
Yeah, it'd be you doing my makeup every day.
All right, so then once all the pieces are curled, since my mom and I both have very straight hair, it's not that it's not thick, it just doesn't have a lot of volume. I like to go in with the Big Sexy Hair powder play. And so what this is just a volumizing powder, and I just take some up here at the roots, and then I kind of just work my fingers in.
That's powder?
Yep.
It's crazy.
So I don't really put any of this at the bottom, just anywhere that I want to be a little more volumized.
I didn't know there was powder.
All right, and then just spray it with whatever hairspray that you want to finish it off with. Mine is upstairs, so we will have to do that in a minute. But yeah, this is the hair part. So this is the finished look. I hope that you learned something cool today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave in the comments how awesome my mother did and tell her thank you for being a model today. Also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other videos, and hit that little bell icon so you can get notified when I do upload. If you guys would like to follow me on my other social media accounts, they will be linked below in the description box, along with all the products that we use today. Anything to add?
No.
No. All right, that is it for now. We will talk to you guys later. Peace out. You got a cough? Thought you had a cough coming.
I thought I did too. You scared me.
Put you in the spot. Put you in the spotlight so it went away. You got a cough?
Starting to sweat a little.
Are you?
My nose sweats all the time, you know that.
My cat's obsessed with you. It's weird. The highlight. So.
Nice.